Hey, welcome to my Virgin Kitchen's Food Fear, just a little spin-off show I do where I'm trying to get over my fear of foods or even try ones for the first time, and today I'm having a go at caviar. Caviar is just one of those things that I've never had a chance to come across before, so I might actually like it. I just feel like I should be like a posh English gentleman on the Titanic, although maybe the Titanic is a bad story because it sunk in the end, but having my caviar with a big cup of tea or some champagne. And the thing that freaks me out even more is the fact that Phoebe's got a book at the moment that we've been reading, and it's all about eggs, and there's a page dedicated to fish.
Lots of fish are born from eggs.
So it seems a little weird about how I'm reading that fish are born, and all of a sudden I've got some in a jar and I'm gonna eat it. There's loads of different types of caviar, although this one is lumpfish, which is one of the budgety versions. I wasn't gonna blast loads of money on something that I was potentially just gonna spit out. That would not be good, my friends. It's looking pretty good. It's in its own little jar all sealed up, and it says reject if center button can be depressed. So it might have emotional problems early on already. Are you depressed? It's not depressed, it's in a good mood. Let's have a try, yeah? All right, so let's open up this jar. Ooh, there we go. Wow, that looks kind of different. I've got to be fair though, that does kind of smell like the sea, understandably. If I was watching The Little Mermaid and I wanted to have smell-o-vision, I'd probably just sit there with a tub of caviar under my nose like that. So it's basically like little black beads in that jar. Can you see that? Do fish lay eggs from their bums? Because if they do, oh no, that's not a good start. So if fish do actually lay these little beads from their bum, am I not eating fish butt beads? Wow, that sounds so wrong. Fish butt beads. Sorry. So you're supposed to generally eat it on some bread. You get all different types. You can get these massive orange type ones that look like huge tablets that you take when you're really ill. But I'm just going to take mine straight out of the jar with a teaspoon. I can't get this vision out of my head that when I eat it, like the film from Alien, there's going to be some sort of like thing burst from me, go, yeah? So I'm putting my spoon in there and giving it a stir around, and the texture is smooth, but also gritty. It's kind of firm but fair. A little bit like the Spanish police that I met on the stag do last weekend. Let's have a little taste of this right now. Really does smell of fish. Here we go. Oh my God. That is so salty. Wow, that is incredibly salty. What I want you to do is imagine that that black tub is just basically white and filled with salt right now, and I just take a spoonful of salt straight in like that. And you should try and lower the amount of salt you take in anyway, so that's pretty bad. So I've never really been that good with the theory of childbirth, even though I've got 2 kids. Now I can't get this out of my head. I'm potentially eating like a fishy placenta. I wound some of you guys up before when Mrs. Barry was pregnant about going and cooking the placenta after the birth. And trust me, that thing looks crazy. It looks like that big pink thing from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Krang. So just for the record, there was no way I was going to do that. But that's what it feels like. It's like a fish black placenta butt beady thing. And I'm not liking it. I promised myself this week I wouldn't have any water, so I'll just do a few more spoonfuls. Why? 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 What is the point? Let's be honest about this, it tastes like salt because it's from the sea, right? Though in my hometown, Weston-super-Mare, aka Weston-super-Mud, our sea is effectively mud. So maybe it'd be better as a face pack if it came from there. Okay, I'm gonna have one last spoonful of this, and if you've got a food fear, why don't you send me a photo of you overcoming it, or even a video response to this, or if you want, send me your request and I'll do my best to get through it as and when I can. I just keep dropping the caviar, that's not a bad thing. That's it. Oh my tongue, my tongue just wants to come out like that. Crunchy as well, they're like little marbles and I can still find them in my teeth. My tongue just wants to keep going. I want to be like a lizard eating it, like lizard caviar eating, like, I don't know. So let's find out if caviar is a fab food or a food fail. Sorry caviar, I tried to like you, but why don't you stick to push people on the Titanic or even just stay in the sea? Food fail. So there we go then guys, caviar was a food fail straight. You know, I might like it on a cracker with some cream cheese, but to be honest, a poor man's version is literally just salt, and I don't want to be eating salt straight, that is bad for you. So the next ingredient to taste is something called durian fruit, and that was requested by Ben Glynn of Bristol Rugby Club. So I'm going to order some of that online when it comes through. We'll chuck up the next video, and remember, if you've got a request, put it on the comments box below. I'll see you next time. Cheers.